Hi everyone, Caroline Defina from Best Start Clinic here, ready to share with you the first tip of engaging with your child with autism. Now, as an ESDM trainer, I train both therapists who are undertaking their certification in the Early Start Denver model and also a lot of parents, whether they're parents of young children up until the age of about 5 in learning some ESDM techniques to use with their child at home. So whether I'm training professionals or whether I'm training parents, the first thing I often try to impress is just a little catchphrase of watch, wait, wonder. Now, why do I say that? Because whether you're a therapist or a parent, as adults, really, when we're with a child with autism, often they don't respond. The kids may not be responding to us how we would expect, how a typically developing child would, or how we want. So what can happen is that adults can become over-directive. So generally in child play or in teaching, adults can be pretty directive. We've got a lot of ideas, we've got a lot of things to say, our minds are moving pretty quickly, and we're trying to, move the game along, move development along to the next thing that the child actually doesn't know yet. And with a child with autism, we do the same thing. We might be moving along too fast, being too directive, or even because the child isn't responding, we even increase our level of directiveness, bringing in more ideas, making things more complex, giving a lot of language, giving a lot of instructions. So that is something that we need to do to teach. To teach children down the track, we do need to be able to extend their play, give new ideas, advanced language. But early on, what we want to do with our kids with autism is meet them where they are. Hold their hand and walk with them, journey with them through the next phases of development, rather than us being up there and saying, this is where you need to be, and dragging them up with lots of instructions and moving things along really quickly. So the number one thing that I always say, whether I'm teaching professionals with years of experience working with autism, as they need to have to become a certified ESDM therapist, or with parents who are new to autism, the same thing, just watch, wait, wonder. And I ask them to write it down, to have it as a little mantra in their head and embed it in their thinking as something to help us as adults to stop jumping in, to have a little impulse control, practice a little inhibition. Instead of jumping in and trying to move things along or introducing a new item, giving an instruction to the child, something to help us to sit back, watch, wait, wonder. In the next videos, I'll explain each of those words and what we do there a little bit more, but I hope that clip has given a bit of background as to why we want to do something like that, why we want to, at the very beginning of therapy or beginning of engagement with a child, to hold back ourselves a little as adults. Thanks.